Welcome to this week's episode of Relly and Deli Read Reddit Stories. I'm Relly.
And I'm Deli.
And today is our final episode of the year and our holiday special. Yes, so today's stories, all of these stories have been pulled, I think like maybe 2-3 weeks ago. They're all involving Christmas.
Ooh, just in time for the season.
Some of them are longer. Some of them have updates.
Ooh.
Because I pulled them 3 weeks ago, I for sure don't even really know how this is going to go. And for those of you who don't know, I read the titles. Trendell hears nothing beforehand. And I read literally none of it. It's very difficult while I'm like clipping the images and everything. But I do not read these stories until I'm reading it here on air for the first time. So buckle up.
Absolutely.
We have, I think, some.
And you don't even, at this point, you don't even remember the titles.
No.
You know, generally you have an idea of the title or whatever, but you know, that's been 3 weeks ago, so you don't even know the titles.
Yeah, and this is an extra long episode.
This is a special holiday extravaganza.
Very.
I was going to say Christmas, but you know, people celebrate stuff other than Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah.
Yeah.
You know.
It's
This is
gonna be intense.
A jam-packed holiday extravaganza.
We also have some new categories. Don't even know what they are.
Category is,
but I'll let you know once we get to that.
Dance.
There might be something about dance. I know there's something about gifts. I know might be some death.
Oh,
it's gonna be a lot.
It's everything you could want from a holiday.
You know, not all Christmases are made equally.
That's true.
And not everything is happy at Christmas time.
What do the lonely do at Christmas?
Eat
What
cake.
do they do? What do they do?
And after our first copyright infringement for this episode, let's begin. All right, the first story is coming from Am I Overreacting?
Okay. I'm going to say no as a prerequisite, just no.
Well,
let's see.
The title is Am I Overreacting to My Girlfriend's Plans Over the Holidays?
Okay.
So, we don't know.
I have to reserve.
I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say no because it's probably something ridiculous.
They might just be sensitive.
And people are, I was about to say, people are very sensitive, very specific about what they want to do on holidays.
Me.
And holidays do mean a lot more to some people than others.
Yeah.
So he might be one of those people who want like a traditional holiday and she's trying to gallivant on the countryside
But don't put words in my sister's mouth. As of right now. I don't know this heifer. And if I regret this, well, let's see. 35 mil. I'm trying to work out if I'm blowing this situation out of proportion. My girlfriend, 33 mil, and I made plans to spend the holidays in our hometown this year. She said she wasn't sure if she could afford the plane ticket home. So instead of getting her a bunch of Christmas presents, I surprised her and bought her ticket. $600 plus baggage fees as an early present instead. She was elated and very happy with the surprise. We are flying home at the end of the week, and when I casually brought up what our plans would be, would we spend a day or so together for Christmas, New Year's? Did she want to do anything in particular together? She looked me square in the face, girl, and said, I don't want to hang out with you when we're home.
Oh!
Why would I do that? We live together. I was really taken aback and said something like, usually couples want to spend time together, especially this time of the year. And she said she's not doing that. Then she also nonchalantly brought up how she now decided she doesn't want to do gifts this year between us.
Wait a minute.
Wants to get gifts for her parents and sibling. Again, I was taken aback because I literally spent over $600 on her ticket as a gift. Not that I expect her to drop that kind of money on me, but I thought maybe a smaller, thoughtful gift would be okay. To be honest, I feel like she's being extremely rude and it's been a slap in the face to me.
Ooh.
I'm at the point where I'm reconsidering the relationship and I told her as much. And she's just telling me I'm making this out to be something it's not. And I'm overreacting. So,
Whoa.
am I overreacting?
Oh! So, sorry to y'all who haven't earbuds. So, no, you aren't. This definitely needs to be a sit-down conversation because this is moving very quickly in the wrong direction. Like, yeah, she pretty much like, it's just kind of like she's using you for a ticket to get home. And she's not, yeah, that's insane. For her to say that she's not going to spend any time with you at all, like, that's crazy. She's making plans. Yeah, she used you for a ticket. So, yeah, you are not overreacting.
You are absolutely not overreacting. You need to take that heifer to small claims court. That's absurd. $600 for a ticket and baggage fees in this economy. And you said, why would I want to see you when we go home?
Yeah, because we live together.
OP, for those of you, again, who are new, OP means original poster. So if I say OP, I'm talking about a person who wrote this post. OP, benefits of you being home while she's home. Hopefully you have some sisters, some cousins, your mama can all go sit around and whoop that girl's ass.
Wow.
Knock the $600 up out of her.
Not Sonic rings.
Correct. Cause girl, you're crazy.
She is very insensitive with this. And I don't. That's why I'm like, a conversation needs to be had because it's like she don't really understand where you're coming from and how you feel.
Nah.
I mean, I guess y'all are having the conversation. That's when you're finding out that, casually, no gifts this year. I'm gonna get gifts for my family and my friends.
Nah, hell
I'm going home on the gift that you got me.
Right.
And I mean, I even understand that, like, you know, if I got a gift, if I was in this guy's shoes, I wouldn't expect her to necessarily give me a gift that is equivalent. That's the thing. That's rule number one. You never expect gifts that are equivalent. But for her to be like, oh no, we're not doing gifts. I'm getting gifts for them. This is a lot. She's really out of control. She's out of control.
There's no conversation that needs to be had.
Yeah.
Break up. To me, there's literally nothing that would save this relationship.
Yeah, I really wish she could. Cause it's just like she just does not understand like how important this was to him, or
she don't care. Understanding, you giving her way too much leeway. She's a bitch. She don't care. She got her money. She don't like that boy.
She got a trip home.
You think we could go on a trip to the same place?
Yeah.
And you tell me you ain't trying to see me?
Yeah, I mean, I could see how that could work.
Goodbye.
But it's for a particular couple. They would both have to be on that type of energy. Like, we're going back to our hometown. We're going to spend time with our families. We'll get together a little bit, but we live together.
Didn't even say a little bit. And that's
exactly.
what
I'm
he
saying
said.
that could work for a specific couple, but not this couple.
No, but we're not even talking about exactly what's said. Because even what you're saying is you're putting in scenarios. Any couple, I don't know, maybe a couple would be like, hey, we're going to fly here and never see each other.
I think that could work.
For
a certain couple, but they're not on the same page.
Yeah.
But no, there are people like that, and I think that's where they have a huge disconnect because they're not on the same page with this at all.
Absolutely not.
So yeah, it does not look good for the relationship. I don't think you're overreacting. I don't think you're overreacting for even like considering the next steps of this relationship. You know, if you want to put it to an end, I don't think you're overreacting there either. But yeah, that could work for a relationship, just not this relationship.
Hell no. Top comment. I'd be tempted to fly home and cancel her return flight. I second this. Coming from a girl, I third this. Go off. I 110 this.
I mean, if you wanna go on and put an end to it, I do condone that action. You know, just canceling her return flight. That's nasty. But hey,
I'm gonna cancel your whole flight. You're not even getting there. Fuck a return. How you getting home, girl? Because it's not off of my dime. Next comment. Bro, this girl is a classic user. All right, calm down. She is.
I mean, like
but
I said,
let's
like
ease into what this.
She's using him.
I'd be getting a refund on that ticket saying, well, since we're not doing anything for each other for Christmas, then you won't need this gift. Very facts.
Again, if you wanted to do it.
Buy yourself $600 worth of stuff. $600?
$600.
Somebody said not overreacting. Every time I see not overreacting, it's NOR. I think, no.
I'm not familiar with what that is.
I digress. Yeah, you can't see what I'm reading. But yeah, she sounds selfish and ungrateful. Somebody says not overreacting. That is bullshit. Whether you live with her or not, she should want to spend time with you unless you never met her family. Maybe she doesn't want you to, or she has someone there she doesn't want you to meet. Either way, time to reconsider relationship for sure. And tell her if she doesn't reconsider her plans, you will not give her the ticket to go.
They said there's levels to this. Especially if you haven't met her family. Which you may not have met her family. But then again, y'all are from the same hometown, so maybe you have. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we could still go there and me not meet your family, but I meet you. It's called priorities. And if you don't prioritize that person, then whatever. People's like, oh, you know, I don't need to call you every single day. I don't need to talk to you every single day. Oh, I'm busy at work. If the person prioritizes you, they will find a way and they will make a way. Opie, move on, girl.
Yeah.
Next story.
Damn.
This is coming from r/mildly infuriating.
Oh, goodness. I'm not familiar with this handle.
Nope, this is one of the brand new ones.
Oh.
Okay, they're not really asking us a question. It's just letting us know. Got screwed over in a white elephant gift exchange.
Oh.
Now, you know me. I have been plagued with white elephants since elementary school.
Oh, wow.
And it's such a frustrating thing because, you know, gift giving is my love language.
Mm-hmm.
I like to think I'm a phenomenal gift giver.
I'd say you are.
And I like to key in on fun things for people that, what is it that you want? It doesn't always have to be expensive. Mm-hmm. I like to go for meaning. And then if it costs a pretty penny too, then that's a bonus. Right. You know? But I've the worst experiences.
I mean, they can be really crazy. I didn't get introduced into white elephant Christmas parties until I started, I guess, working corporate.
Really?
Yeah, I started working in the office, and that was my first introduction, and that was and, you know, of course, in my adult life.
Yeah.
So I never really knew what was going on there. But I know now. I know how they operate. And there's generally, it seems like there's always just like one really good gift that everybody wants. And it's just people just getting like chided and hurt left and right. And so, you know, there's a lot of parameters that have to be put into a white elephant Christmas party, I think. First of all, a budget. Because you can run around and somebody could give something that's really like crazy. And then you only brought like a pair of socks.
I'm here to let you know, budgets don't work.
They don't always work.
The only way to have a good white elephant Secret Santa exchange is to do it with people you know and trust who aren't broke bitches looking for a gift and a come up.
Okay.
It's the only way.
Okay.
Now let's see what this is about.
Let's see what it's about.
So last night, I was at a Christmas party where everyone was asked to bring a wrapped $25 white elephant gift for exchange.
Okay.
White elephant gifts are often meant to be silly, but in this group, we usually get cool, practical, random things that are actually useful. Everyone did great picking out cool items, and the game was a lot of fun until it was my turn to pick. Oh, I'm triggered. I chose a big, heavy box. Don't ever go for the big box.
Yeah, they're wrapped.
Big doesn't mean better. Goodness gracious.
That's true.
I chose a big heavy box, excited to find out what was inside. Tear open the wrapping paper and open up this taped up box to find 25 cans of green beans.
It's kind of funny.
Sorry for the volume.
I mean, and that's the thing. Like when they explained it to me, because again, I'm an adult. When I was in a situation, they explained it to me. They were like, "Yeah, it's normally just funny, goofy gifts. It's nothing to really worry too crazy about. We're just gonna have a little fun. Whatever you end up with. Like it's not really a thing." And then we were kind of new too, so it wasn't really like intimate gifts, like we really knew each other. It was all just fly by night stuff.
I don't subscribe.
Oh, okay.
Are you freaking kidding me? For context, other gifts that people brought included a mini igloo cooler with soda inside, a mini smoothie blender, bottles of alcohol, a candle warmer with a candle, party games, etc. But of course, I was the one who ended up with the gag gift of more green bean cans than I know what to do with. The part that feels shittiest is that I went a little over budget on the gift I brought and ended up with something I couldn't get anyone to take off my hands. Ugh.
No, yo, you're stuck with that. That's true because somebody has to take it from you and nobody's going to take that.
No. If you're involved in a white elephant gift exchange this season, try not to make someone as sad as I was opening my package last night. Edit, I donated the green beans to a local homeless shelter, so they didn't go to waste.
Nice. I mean, I think that's, for me personally, I'm not expecting much from a white elephant Christmas party. Again, because the way I was raised as an adult in the office, I didn't grow up with these. So I I don't expect much because of how my white elephant parties all have been. When the expectations they gave me. So I'm like, oh, this is just something to do. It's not really a, don't expect much. That's how I go in, because again. But I mean, she sounds like she has some really good ones in the past. This could have been a really good one if somebody wouldn't have brought the green beans. I wonder if she knows who it was. Probably not. Shh, go.
Let me tell you something. If you're doing a secret Santa or a white elephant,
specifically white elephant in this case, because secret Santa, I feel like you're gonna give more thought into your gift.
You would be absolutely wrong.
You would think, because I know that you. Well, let me let you. Because I know you've been in some. Gosh, I could.
You ain't even been.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, because my first secret Santa, you know what I got? My mom brought to school a skateboard that turned into a scooter.
Okay.
For a kid, plus helmets and knee pads. This kid brought his grandma's handkerchief out of her drawer that was used.
Ew. Oh, you've had a hard time.
In junior high, we got, not even junior high, this was 2 years later, this was 6th grade, for jujitsu. Gave a pair of Nerf guns, which my mom doesn't even let me play with guns, but bought Nerf guns for this family. And what did I get?
What'd you get?
I got a fucking Speak and Say for like $5, and the budget was $35. At AT&T, literally recently, this girl, and you can ask questions. There's ways to do it, right? So we had a form. Write down things that you like. Write down what's your favorite color. What's your favorite season of the year. All of the things that you like. And then we had to get gifts within $5. So this girl loved purple. She loved Santa. She had a collection of Santa Claus. And it was coming up to Christmas, right? So what did I do? I got her an amethyst Santa Claus Christmas ornament that was custom engraved with her name on it. But that's just me. And
your budget was $5.
No, for this, the budget was $25.
Oh, okay.
And it cost me $27. So you don't have to be super amazing, but you shouldn't be a piece of shit. And thank goodness, shout out to Brittany, my manager, one of the best managers I've ever had.
Hey.
You know, and then the girl who gave me my gift, we got company stockings filled with like candy. The bitch just gave me her stocking.
Oh.
And she took some of the candy out.
She took what she wanted out.
And then just gave me the stocking.
Yeah.
And then ran down to the cafe and bought me a Snapple. I do love Snapple. But bitch, are you stupid?
She didn't come with a 6-pack of Snapple. She ran down and got a Snapple.
Right.
As an afterthought.
So then, when the manager asked, I just skipped myself. Because one, I didn't feel like bringing it up and shaming the girl. Yeah. I didn't say nothing. So I went to my desk and everybody's going on. But the manager, Brittany, icon, lovely, gorgeous. Congrats on the baby, if you listen to this. She's like, where's your gift? And I was like, I didn't get a gift. She was like, what? And then somebody else was like, I noticed that he didn't say anything during like the call out of like what everybody got. And she was like, no. You didn't get a gift? Who had your name? And the one girl was over there and they were like, but she participated and she got a gift. And, you know, my manager had half a mind to go and take her present from her. And my manager got the same person's name. She went all out. The girl loved Twix. She got her like one of those, you know, 3-foot long Twixes and got her other stuff. But my manager, Brittany, she's so nice. She got me like this T'Challa Funko. It's the first Black Panther Funko I ever had. And then she knew I love like, you know, crystals and everything. And she got me this crystal tree stuff I still have and it's up in my office. And I've always had someone had to make it right for me every single time. So for me, I would never participate again. The one thing I will say, if you go over budget, you have to live with the fact that you did more. To give isn't always to receive.
Correct.
And you have to just make peace. It's very painful. It was painful for me. I didn't seek it out. I didn't tell my manager. I actually just kept it to myself. Choked down the rage. And you know, for me, I was very fortunate that somebody always is looking and was like, where's your gift? When the kid got the skateboard from me, they were like, no. What's the gift that you got? You can't get your gift because
all you have is a dirty handkerchief.
And you didn't give a gift. So I got his gift. Sorry about it. Same thing for jujitsu. When that happened, it was like, no, we need $5 from everybody. Joe's getting a $50 worth of gifts right now because this is bullshit. And I've had to have people speak up for me in those situations, but it's just frustrating. And honestly, you shouldn't. I'm gonna speak to the person. It's crazy. I buy my gifts in advance, months in advance sometimes. When I get some money in my pocket, I run to the store and I find something, or I look on Amazon and I find something and I buy it and I put it in there. I plan my themes for the holiday season in advance because I've been at Christmas time without money. So assuming that this person didn't have the money to do it.
And that's what I thought too in that case.
Right.
Specifically the AT&T case.
Right.
Yeah.
And maybe in this story, I don't know, they say it's a gag gift. If it's a thing of money and you can't participate, it's okay to say I cannot participate. I've had to do that. I'm like, I can't participate in a gift exchange. No. I was like, listen, I don't have any money to participate for anything outside of this house.
I mean,
I won't get a gift because I can't give a gift.
Yeah.
But don't just take
gifts. It can be a thing to participate too, especially with the $25 like limit. People often read that as I gotta spend $25.
No.
But it's a limit.
Yeah.
But you know, it can be stressful. I've been in situations before where we're doing Secret Santa at work, and it's just like the stress of trying to find out something they might like, and the stress of like that's $25 gone.
Yeah.
I have been in some dire straits. Luckily, I'm not there now.
Yeah.
But I have been before, and I'm like, oh, I really don't want to do this because I could use that $25 on something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate that all that happened to y'all.
Yeah.
I think yeah, and it's crazy that people just, again, it just goes back to people not taking holidays and gifts as serious or as personal as other people do.
Right.
Where it's like, I'm going to invest time to really learn what you want versus just like, oh, I forgot all about that until I got this text message. I'm just going to grab this and this is it.
Yeah.
So,
and I'll say one thing. If it was a gag gift because like, oh, some person's going to get this shitty gift, there shouldn't be no gag gifts. If you're going to give a gag gift, somebody did this once at Vector. They gave...
Oh, I think I know what you're going to say.
It was something like, let's say it's the can of green beans.
Yeah, for sure.
Taped to the bottom of it was like a $50 gift card for like a restaurant of their choice.
That's really cool.
You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of these gift cards now will be like, this can be used at Julie's or Olive Garden or whatever, right? So it's like, oh, who wants this? Nobody takes it and nobody gets it. Like, check underneath. Yeah. And you put something underneath there. Or you put the cash.
Sweeten the deal.
You know?
Sweet and sour situation.
Because the gag of a stupid gift can be funny. Yeah. But it is funny if the person is in on the joke or the joke is softened by something else.
And they aren't the joke.
Yeah, and if I was going to give a gag gift, I would go first so that way I would pick my own gift. So that people can have the experience of the laugh and then be like, oh, this is what it is. But that's just me, and I take gifts extremely seriously.
Yes. That's terrible that they have, but I think that's a good idea with a gag gift to just kind of sweeten it. Like at the bottom of the box is either like a gift card or something like really cool that people would really want. Yeah. Maybe something nobody would even notice until everything is already done. Yeah. And then you're like, oh wow, at the bottom was this.
Exactly.
So yeah, I like the idea.
Thank you. Top comment. I go into those expecting absolutely nothing, so I'm never disappointed. I have white elephant exchanges on Thursday and Saturday. Wish me luck. Girl, you got two?
Two of them, because one could be at work, one could be with friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got two gearing up. Wish me luck.
Top comment. They have a very cool name. The Fox's Wedding Tarot. What are you about? Right. But top comment. What I've found to be the best strategy is to put the shitty gifts I've gotten in storage and give them in the next exchange.
That works.
Then diffuse blame by admitting what I did, hoping I'll never be invited into a white elephant exchange again. Girl, you're playing the long game.
She is playing the long game.
So you keeping the BS gift, putting it in storage, giving it back the next year and be like, don't pick me. Don't even involve me. No, use your words. Or just...
Excuse me.
Just let it go.
I mean, just let it go. That's how I feel. Just let it go. Don't hold a grudge for a whole year.
Yeah. This guy said he picked his own name out of a Secret Santa hat this year. They didn't ask him if he wanted to partake. I never do. I just don't enjoy it. So I pocketed my name, and I'm very, very tempted to buy a random present for someone and see people's reaction when someone gets two while I get none.
Okay, you like chaos.
Or just do nothing.
That's drama.
You're crazy.
I like the drama of that.
I love it. Because the joke is on you. Nobody really didn't get you a gift. Yeah. You just didn't do it. I approve.
Yeah. Yeah, you just sit around wondering if I get crazy. I wonder how you would choose who you would get a gift for.
Yeah.
How do you choose that? That's kind of fun. That's a fun time.
Yeah. Next person, considering it's white elephant, you have to go into it expecting the worst, so you're never disappointed. Yeah. Exactly this. 2 years ago for the family white elephant, I got stuck with a white porcelain corgi candle menorah.
Oh, wow.
We're Catholic. Girl, what the... Y'all need help. Stop playing on people's time.
Yeah.
Give good gifts. If you give a gag,
into it.
Put something else in there. No, but that's super crazy. Like, why? And that was their own family. Why would your family give you a fucking corgi menorah?
That's kind of funny. And it's literally a white Christmas party. So, yeah, that menorah, I would put that somewhere. I wouldn't have that somewhere.
I would, just because it's absurd.
This is crazy.
All right, let's move on to our next story. This one is coming from Am I the Asshole?
Oh, I know these people well. I know this handle well.
Am I the asshole for getting the man who sexually harassed me fired right before Christmas? No. Next story comes from... The fuck? Let's see what this girl is talking about. Right. No. Okay. A little over 2 weeks ago, my family and I went away for Thanksgiving weekend. A few days after the holiday, I was walking my service dog when one of the groundskeepers followed me up a hill, used his man to block my path, and began to ask me questions about my service animal.
Oh.
Mind you, we were essentially in the middle of the woods and no one else around at this time of morning. I answered his question and he then proceeded to try and distract my service animal. I asked politely for him to please stop trying to distract her, explaining that she's working and to please leave her alone. He made it very clear that he was not going to do that. And then asked where I was staying. I told him that I would not be telling him that. He's a complete stranger. He then began to ask me a series of sexually inappropriate questions, and I repeatedly told him to leave me alone, as loud as I possibly could, while trying to figure out how to get away from him. The guy then told me that he was going to sit right there and wait to see which house I went into.
Whoa.
And did just that. I managed to finally speed walk around the back of his car, get a couple 100 feet away in opposite direction of where I needed to go for 15 minutes. We, my service dog and I, sat outside until someone else came outside and were able to get inside the house.
Wow.
Once I was able to calm down, I reported what happened and was recently informed he was let go. While speaking to a cousin, she asked if anything ever came of the report. I told her. Well, he asked if anything ever came of the report, and I told her. She then proceeded to go off on me, telling me how horrible I was for getting someone fired so close to Christmas, and that it wasn't like he actually touched me.
Oh.
I know in my heart that reporting him was the right thing to do, and I wasn't seeking his firing.
Right.
But no one should be able to treat people the way I was treated. But now I've got her stupid voice in the back of my head making me doubt my actions. Am I the asshole? I'm gonna speak first on this one.
Okay.
Bitch, your cousin needs to get beat. There's nothing I hate more than a woman who jumps through hoops to defend dangerous men against another woman or anyone.
Yeah.
What in the heck are you talking about? He followed her up a hill
Right.
at a vacation resort,
Yeah.
blocked her in with a car,
Correct.
distracted her service animal, asked her inappropriate questions, and then tried to stalk her to see where she was going to sleep. To do what?
Exactly.
And you're worried about it being Christmas? Girl.
He wasn't worried about it being Christmas.
Let me tell you something.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
He needs to be in jail.
Yeah.
Fuck losing his job. He needs to be in jail.
Yeah.
And your cousin...
Because people don't just start doing this, something like that. Just
Hell no.
Like today.
That wasn't
That's
just his thing.
her, yeah, you've been doing that to a lot of people, I'm sure.
I'm disgusted. I hope your family... let me tell you, right? Especially my family. You get dragged, man. You get dragged. Like, at some point... And we don't really like to get in people's business. But if you were doing something dangerous to someone, we're going to step in. And then if you're going to say some ignorant stuff like this, like, it's not like he actually touched you, what are you talking about? If any of my cousins said something like that, you're getting dragged. I'm gonna put you on blast.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what could have happened to her.
Yes.
You're not supposed
the
to
beginning
touch
stages of
service
something
animal.
horrible.
Horrible.
And you're not supposed to touch a service animal. They are working.
She couldn't have made it. She could have not made it back from that.
People are crazy, and true crime is a thing for a reason. People are out here doing stuff, and it's terrible. That's so terrible that she feels like she might have been an asshole for getting him fired, and that wasn't even her intent. She just was reporting the action. I mean, you know, but he deserves to be fired and worse. And your cousin's terrible. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Top comment. Holy shit, your cousin is a terrible human being.
Listen.
His actions got him fired.
Correct.
Exactly.
That's the thing to remember. His actions got him fired. If he wouldn't have done that, he'd be fine.
Yeah. Somebody says OP needs to get a keychain alarm and a pepper spray.
Yeah. And that's a shame that you have to arm yourself in this day and age. But yeah.
Ladies, if you do not have anything on you, please, as a man, I keep a pocket knife on me. I don't trust these people.
People are crazy.
People are crazy.
People do
and
stuff
dangerous.
out of nowhere.
Out of
unprovoked.
nowhere. Do not be walking around. You could get one of those extended batons that could literally have a wrist strap that could fit on your wrist, and it looks like nothing, and it'll extend 2 feet. You can get pepper spray. You can get those little keychains with the little kitty ears that's really sharp knuckles. You can get pepper spray. You can get a pocket knife. You need to make sure you have protection against people.
Absolutely.
Because you just cannot.
You never know. You just never know with people these days. So, yeah, you got to have something to protect yourself. And he was really doing the most.
Yeah. Next comment. Not the asshole. Maybe he shouldn't have been sexually harassing people right before Christmas.
Maybe.
Emphasis on people. If they let him go that fast, then there's a history of this happening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This either there's a witness or video evidence or a paper trail. My goodness.
Yeah, you don't just do this randomly one day.
Yeah, like, let me tell you something, right? You can't feel guilt. You cannot feel guilt.
Can't. And I feel so bad that she feels guilt.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, was I wrong for this?
You are not. You are not.
Yeah, you weren't.
Oh, my goodness.
Bless you, girl. I hope you have a great Christmas.
I hope you do. And I hope he has the worst one.
Yeah. Learn from this.
All right. Our next story is coming from Would I Be the Asshole?
Okay.
So they haven't done what they're about to do.
You probably would be. I feel like if you gotta ask, you probably are going to be.
I don't agree. I know I was wrong on the first story. I was absolutely wrong there. But everybody calm down. Let's see. But that's not necessarily true. Okay, so would I be the asshole if I didn't get my brother-in-law a gift for Christmas?
Oh, well, hold on now. Let's see.
I mean, let's see. Let's just jump into it. Context. My in-laws have a fairly large immediate family. We spend Christmas with them every year and exchange gifts with everyone. My brother-in-law is still a teenager and, like most teens, is a bit angsty. Okay.
Yeah, a little pissy.
Right.
I have feelings.
I mean,
I am a person.
not yet. You're not a person until you're 23, unfortunately. Actually, 26 when you can rent a car legally. Now, let's see. Every year at Thanksgiving, I see my in-laws and get some ideas about Christmas.
Okay.
This year, like usual, I asked what he wanted, and he said, all I want is a phone.
Okay.
He does not have a phone at 15 years old, and this is obviously not something I can do for him.
That's true.
I told him that he knows I cannot buy him a phone and to come up with something else to get him. Yeah. His response was, that's all I want. Otherwise, just give me cash. Okay. I understand wanting money at that age, but we are not a cash or gift card exchanging family. Okay. Everyone gets a physical gift, so basically the only things he asks for are things he knows I can't get him. Well, it's hard to explain, but this exchange was very off-putting. Entitled and all around rude.
Oh.
Hold on.
No, ma'am?
Okay. No appreciation for the fact that as his brother-in-law, I am under no real obligation to get him anything.
Okay.
Every year prior, we have basically spoiled him with the Legos and video games, etc. He has never once said thank you to us. He even made a comment that he knows I'll just end up buying him whatever Lego kit his mom tells me. It came off very rude. I just feel if he doesn't want anything I can give, why waste the money on someone who doesn't seem to appreciate it? So, would I be the asshole? And then he has some edits and some comments. I feel like there was a big fucking jump between him just being like, you know, the exchange was just kind of off-putting and rude and entitled. But, you cannot buy him a phone. Duh.
Right.
I don't see why you can't give people a card with money.
Right.
I got to an age when I was like, I want money. I want to buy a phone. So I don't need your little whatever. Give me the cash and I'll save up and I'll buy myself a phone. I don't think it's rude to ask for cash. And you wouldn't even accept a gift card. Now, him being ungrateful, unappreciative, and all that type of stuff, that's completely different. And at the end of the day, he's a teen. He's a child. First of all, you don't have to buy gifts for nan. So, at this age and this day in life, I get gifts for one person, personally. Unless, you know, it's a specific time or like a lot of money comes in or whatever. So you don't have to buy people gifts. I don't agree with you saying you can't give him cash or gift cards. Or not a gift card, give him family. you really just don't want to give him access to money because you find him unappreciative. That's what I think. I think that's a bit of a cop-out saying, we're not a gift card or cash-giving family. No, you don't want to give him cash because he's a bitch.
Ooh.
And that's fair. But don't lie to me. I'm a professional. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So, I hadn't really thought about it being so many rules and regulations around Christmas. Yeah. But I have known people who you cannot give cash, you cannot give a gift card. I've known people like that. That's just not how they get down, and that's how their family is set up. This family here particularly. I think the answer to... first off, I do think you're an asshole for not giving him a gift. Because to me, Christmas first and foremost is for the children. True. It's for the kids. I do think your Christmas should extend into adulthood. And luckily for me, I'm in a situation where that has happened. But I know a lot of people who, like, Christmas is really just for the kids. They don't really get anything. So, but I think everybody should get something. And I also think that, he prioritizes because he is a teenager. You got to get him something. Now, I do think the issue here, well, for one, his attitude. Yeah. He should be thankful for the things that y'all are giving him because it sounds like he was spoiled in the past. But again, that's on y'all. Why would y'all? Right. Why is that not ingrained in him?
Correct. Y'all
did family. That. Y'all did that. Second of all, I think the thing here, what you really trying to hide, and this is what a lot of the people are trying to hide when they're like, oh, no gift cards, no cash. It's because the gifts that you're giving actually are not really that personal. Right. So you have to say no gift cards, no cash, so that you can have a physical item that you gave. Right. But at the end of the day, like he said, you just gonna get whatever Lego set my mom tell you to get. So fuck it.
And that's something
and that's
too.
Part of it. That's why he don't really give a shit either. Like y'all have been feeding into this.
Right.
It's not like overnight. Again, nobody overnight just like bah humbug.
Right.
It's very much just over the years. Y'all been giving him anything he wants. He doesn't have to be appreciative or say thank you. Y'all let that happen.
Right.
So ideally, you should give him a gift. And what the gift should be is something, some kind of apparatus, some kind of something that you can put a gift card in. And the gift card don't have to be the amount for a whole phone. But right. it will satiate his money lust.
Yeah.
And it'll also satiate you and your tradition of not just giving cash or gift cards.
Yeah.
That's what I feel the
absolutely. Is. I can see that, right?
Yeah.
And you know how I feel about asking. For me to ask what you want.
Yeah.
Have I ever done that?
No.
And
you never asked me what I wanted. I think we had a discussion like early on. Like we don't really. Neither one of us like to do that.
No.
Like outright ask what you want.
Yeah.
Or to receive a list of things.
Yeah.
That you may want.
Like and then, pay attention and listen. But this is your brother-in-law. Exactly. So honestly, what the fuck is your spouse doing? Because that really.
They should know that should be your plug on that.
Yeah, like if one of my brothers were cutting up, that's none of your business or your responsibility to be going back and forth and trying to find out. You feel what I'm saying? That would be up to me. And the same thing, like if it was one of your sisters, at the end of the day, y'all got to talk and figure that out.
Right.
And then like, we come together.
Yeah.
But like, it's our siblings you would have to handle. So that's very interesting.
That is interesting.
And for me, where I was like, not necessarily because... Okay, that's your spouse's brother, but that's not your child.
Correct.
And he has parents, so he gonna get a gift. I don't see why the gift doesn't have to come from me. You feel what I'm saying? If the degree of separation was a little bit closer or something, then I would be like, yeah. Or if he was even younger, but pissy teens, girl, go sit down. Now, the thing that you should give him, OP, which this is gonna come out after Christmas. But what you should do is get him one of those amazing, very cool looking Lego piggy banks. And then inside you can put a gift card to something or someone.
Yeah.
So you gave him a physical thing. And like, hey, because you love money so much, here's this. I don't put cash in it, but there is something in there for you. Yeah. And it's a gift card to somewhere or something that he can do
so
later.
So it could be good for, that's why I'm saying, like, something good for both sides of it. Yeah. Something I just thought about too. Because I don't know how I don't really catch how their setup is. I don't even think she even really said it. So is she expected to get a gift for everyone?
They made it seem like everyone is buying a gift for everyone.
That's what it seemed like. Now, the second question. I guess y'all are doing separate gifts. Like you and your husband, this isn't a gift from me and my husband.
I didn't even consider that.
That's what because
that makes sense.
When you made it our in-laws and our siblings, I was like, oh well, that wouldn't be a problem because the gift that we give to my sibling will be from both of us. It's just one gift,
right?
From both,
exactly.
So I guess her and her husband are getting
separate gifts, right? And that's what I'm saying. Because that's how I took it.
Yeah,
so, that's
a lot crazy. Going on, and they have the audacity to have a big ass family.
Yeah, but you sound damn rules. Yeah, but appreciation. If we were kids and we got gifts and didn't say thank you, you got your gifts. Yeah. If we got cards and we looked at the money before reading the cards, my mom would snatch it because like you have to be appreciative. You can be excited, but like read the card first.
And maybe they do have money. That's why he's not appreciative.
I think so.
But yeah, again, that's the base of this. He's not appreciative. So now you want to cut up OP. You are an asshole in my eyes, and will continue to be so.
You're a jerk. I wouldn't say a full-on asshole because this isn't your child. This isn't a child without access or means.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't get the phone. I can level with you on that. You cannot get the phone. Because that's stepping over a boundary.
No, absolutely not. For whatever reason, if their parents don't want to have them a phone, they could get all these gifts. If they can afford gifts, one gift for 58 people each, then, they can afford a phone for him. They don't have a phone for him for a reason.
Yeah, that's more so a guideline or something.
Yeah.
Like, we're not giving you a phone.
Give something. And this is the thing. You want him to be appreciative, but also you really don't know him enough to know what he wants because you got to get lists from other people.
Exactly.
So, column A, column B, but you are a jerk. Edit. Cash and gift cards are not allowed at this gift exchange. I'm married into this family and respect the boundaries they have set. Excuse me, you right, girl? Yeah. If the family said no cash or gift cards, then no cash or gift cards.
You better not do it, huh?
Second edit. If I could, all caps, you got to lower your voice. If I could buy him a phone, 100% would. This is not my place to solve his lack of phone. True. For sure. I'm not his parent and it's not up to me. For damn sure. Over here at the Relly and Deli podcast, buying the phone was never the thing.
That was never the thing. It was never about that.
But he's a teen. Like if you as a grown ass adult can't think of one thing to buy a teen, you don't give a fuck. You don't care. You can go to Five Below and pick up a bunch of things. You could go to GameStop. You could buy something. But the thing is, you don't want to get him anything because he's unappreciative and you don't like that. Because it's not hard to just go and pick up something. You know what he has. You were there for Thanksgiving. You see what's in his room. So you could get something. There's a blockage there. And all of this is just a facade. You don't care. And you don't want to get him something.
Yeah, I love that you brought in the edits. The edit did soften me a little, but you're still a soft asshole. Cause like not to get him anything, like how dare you? And it's malicious almost. It's malicious.
It is malicious because he said it. Yeah, that's why like from the first page of when I'm reading, and it jumped immediately like, and he was off-putting and I was like, "But girl, wait, did I miss a page?" That's why I stumbled because I was like, "Hold on."
And another thing,
you pulled the blicky out, and I was like, it got real aggressive.
Yeah.
He also said, if it wouldn't cause major chaos in the family, I would happily add him to my plan and get him an iPhone 17. Lies.
Nice. I mean, if it wasn't going to cause any issues. That seems like
he's putting on.
Okay gift.
He's putting on. You just said the bitch was unappreciative, but then now you want to make me believe that you would buy my iPhone. Girl, goodbye. I cannot do this. I'm married into this family, and I respect their boundaries. You don't just get to throw out words like boundaries to diffuse me. Ooh. You liar. Top comment. Not the asshole. Think of it as giving him the gift of wisdom. That people don't want to do something nice for you if you're a complete ingrate about it.
Damn.
And even better, get him one of these little toddler toy phones. They also sell chocolate bars that are molded to look like phones. Yikes. The chocolate, I would take the chocolate because I could at least.
But that's right there. That's low key worse than not getting a gift.
Yeah, somebody said that's a dick move that will piss him off.
Yeah.
His parents have decided he can't have a cell phone. Don't make it worse. Correct. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Gag phones and stuff like that are only funny if you actually get them what they want after.
And yeah, again, it's back to the white elephant.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do a gag gift, you gotta have something sweet underneath.
Yeah.
Side.
When I asked my parents for a Motorola Razr, my dad came out. He came out with the Razr box with a freaking Gillette in it.
Gillette for men.
And I opened it and I'm like, oh, this phone is super light, super thin technology. Opened it up and it was a Razr. And my family sat around in a circle and cackled.
Traumatized.
Cackled like how they laughed at that substitute teacher on Hey Arnold.
Oh,
and they started to look distorted.
Yeah.
Laughing at me. And then my dad came out of the room with an actual phone.
So it made it all worth it.
It made it worth it. But if they had just given me the Razr.
And then laughed at you and moved on to the next.
I would have blacked out. That's not funny. That's so hateful. Next comment. Sounds like a kid who has everything but a phone.
Correct.
I agree it would be overstepping to buy him one. I do feel for him. It's gotta suck to show up at school and all your friends are in chat groups and get the highlights because you're the only kid in your peer group to be behind on technological times. But if your parents don't think he's ready, then that's their business.
Right.
Yeah, I'd put the responsibility of finding him a gift on your husband. He's clearly going through some teenage angst shit. But you're going to get criticism for not getting him anything.
Correct.
Yeah. Your husband and his parents can brainstorm through his angry teenager moments to try and find something he might like that isn't a phone. Or since he doesn't want anything but the one thing he can't have, buy him the Lego set for your mother-in-law recommends and donate it to the poor. And by the poor, I mean me. Oh, not you trying to get free shit. Get out of here. Let's see. There's one other comment. I won't read everything on this last page. We have so much to get to. Somebody says, get him a toolkit. 15 is old enough to be able to do basic things, at least. If he doesn't want it, he will need it. Whoa. Next comment said,
what have you heard?
I don't know.
Okay.
You can find lots of kits with body wash and deodorants in them. Have your husband help pick one he thinks his brother will like.
Okay.
For the love of God and everyone he may come in contact with, do not buy him those awful cheap body sprays like Axe.
Oh, that sounds like you got some specifics involved.
Right.
That particular commenter was like,
And the same person replied and said, there are a lot more than Axe out there. Brokey. They didn't say brokey, but it was implied.
Oh, wow.
Whew. All right, we're going to move on. I don't even know how many more we have. 1 or 2?
I don't know.
We'll see. We're going to keep going until I swipe and there's no more stories.
Right.
I don't know if that'd be a copyright because it's in Japanese.
I mean, it was just the one. And nobody would even have known it was something.
I want them to know what you're doing to us.
Oh!
All right. Oh. The next story comes from, am I the asshole for not buying Christmas presents for my stepdaughter? What is going on, man?
Christmas. Christmas.
My goodness.
The holiday season is really setting me off.
Like,
these people are crazy.
Your stepdaughter?
Now, I guess we gotta hear her out, but
no,
on the surface level,
asshole.
on the surface level, it is giving asshole.
Literally, I just said this. The degree of separation would have to be a child under your care, and this constitutes that. My goodness. Let's see. I, 33 female, decided this year I am not buying any gifts for my stepdaughter. 10 whore.
Woman?
Last year, my husband, 35.
Okay.
And I had a baby who's 1, a girl. And our relationship has been getting worse. Damn.
Ooh.
Oh, he does not
help. Y'all should have reached out to us when y'all was thinking about having a baby.
Honestly.
But, I mean, we here now, so.
Yeah. I want to get a hotline so that we can post and people can call in.
I would love that.
One day.
A good hotline.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Gotta get a lawyer.
We gotta get a hotline, and we have to get we gotta have business hours, operating hours.
Absolutely.
I mean, essentially, we probably would just go live.
With
the hotline.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You call the hotline, we're going to be
live.
on camera. Okay.
Call me now. Call me later.
He says, Oh, he does not help with the baby as much as I expected, and also expects me to handle most of the housework.
Damn.
Even when he's home, he tends to find other things to do instead of taking care of our daughter.
Okay.
And the only one who does help is his daughter when she visits on the weekends. So why aren't you buying her a gift?
Right, I need to know what's going on here. Like, what's happening?
I've asked him over and over to help me take care of her, but he tends to ignore me.
Okay.
When we fight about it, he will tell me he's tired from work, which I do understand. He works as a manager at his company and has unpredictable long hours. But at the same time, he needs to put in effort at home as well.
He got to meet you halfway.
Yeah. The only thing he does for us is cook dinner during the week.
Okay.
And I will cook all the meals on the weekend. I've also made him a list of projects to do around the house, none of which have been done since I made the list.
At least if you had done the list, you got to give more than what you give him.
Yeah.
You are cooking dinner, which I can't say that's something in your favor. Because I feel like we've read other stories or heard other scenarios and
they don't do anything.
Shit.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But that's the thing though. He's also lazy when it comes to planning, getting gifts for his family, making sure we all have passports when we travel, and even bringing tickets to events. He tends to ask me when we are driving to the event or airport if I remember to bring the tickets, passports, which annoys me. And I often ask him, what if I didn't? He takes no accountability. So this year, I've decided that if he wants his daughter to have gifts, he must buy them himself.
Oh.
Okay, well, girl.
See?
All right.
Oh, okay.
Everybody.
All right.
I do feel bad when she came over last weekend. She saw all the gifts from my family and my daughter and asked where hers were. And I had to tell her that it's up to her dad if she has a good Christmas this year.
Damn.
Now that's inappropriate. Am I the asshole for not getting her any gifts? Sister.
Yeah, you are the asshole.
Yeah, because... Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, yeah. I mean, I understand you have a point to prove, but this is not the way to pull it. This is not the way. Pulling 10-year-old Kerrigan into this is not the way to do this.
Absolutely not. She's a damn child.
Yeah, and you using her as like a revenge token. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that.
And you know when it became 100%, right? You saying you're responsible for taking care of your daughter and buying her gifts doesn't necessarily make you wrong. Yeah. You admitting that the only person who helps you with this new baby is this little girl, and you could sit there and not
fix
care
your mouth
if she has nothing
for Christmas.
You're evil.
Yeah.
You're petty. You're tired.
Yeah.
But you're not right.
Yeah,
and you're not valid. Because whatever's going on with you and your husband has nothing to do with that little girl. She comes over and she even helps you to then look at her and not get her anything. Yeah. Even if you got her something and you got her one really nice thing.
Yeah.
And be like, this is from me. Even that is just too much. But for you to look at that girl and say, it's up to your daddy to decide.
Yeah, that right there that's the 1-2 punch. 1, you didn't get her anything. 2, you told her to her face. It's up to your dad.
It's up to your bitch ass daddy.
Make sure you have a good Christmas.
That's
good luck, Susan.
Crazy. That's crazy. You got to keep children out of adult business.
Yeah.
Again, another situation. I feel like if something like this happened in my family, you would get addressed because you're trying to pull kids into foolishness.
Yeah.
And to look at that girl, like I said, this is a 10-year-old.
10-year-old.
And you're not getting them a gift?
This is even more egregious than the teenager.
Yes.
Because, this is really a child.
This is a child.
Yeah, elementary school.
Who's done nothing to you.
But help you look after your bum-ass baby.
Disgusting.
And, I have to hope that Susie Carrington, I don't know what name I gave her, but you have to hope that a 10-year-old, I'm assuming she's with the mom, because she comes over. She doesn't live there. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming she's with her mom. Hopefully her mom, gives her a great Christmas.
I hope so.
I'm assuming. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. But she doesn't live there. That's what it seems like. She doesn't live there.
Yeah.
So whoever she is living with, I hope
they
gives her some kind of Christmas.
But this wouldn't change her perspective on her family and her dad and not wanting to be over there.
At the age of 10, a villain was born.
We have an update, but I'm going to read some of the comments first before I go back to the update, actually.
It's always nice to have an update.
Yeah. Top comment, you're the asshole. Get her gifts, but only from you. You're punishing the wrong person here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And maybe one from the baby too. Yes, that'd be cute.
That would be so cute.
Yeah. This is important. She's 10 and you're expecting a child to recognize that you feel that your husband is not doing enough as a father for the child you two have together. Yeah, like...
Yeah, that makes no sense. When you really sit and look at it, not even sit and look at it.
Yeah.
But just hearing it, it makes no sense at all that this would be your solution.
Exactly. They continue to say what she's going to see is that everything changed when the baby was born and blame you and the baby. Also, don't bring your stepdaughter into your marital issues. This makes you the asshole.
Exactly.
It does. It makes you pathetic and embarrassing.
Exactly.
Next comment. WTF. Why would you punish the kid because you married a piece of shit?
Correct.
You're the asshole. Buy the kid an Xmas present and rip your husband a new asshole that he deserves, or better yet, had him divorce papers. Slow down, Savannah.
Hey, they said...
But you know what?
Push the start, bitch.
Hey. You know? Stop punishing others because you made a shit choice to marry a shitty human being.
Damn.
Go off, Harvey
Triggered.
Snake. Yeah, and somebody said, especially when the daughter is the one actually showing up to help with things. They treat it like that. Yikes.
Yeah, I'm thinking that the daughter was gonna be like a little asshole or something. I don't know. I don't know what would justify this, but not this.
She's not even a brat. Yeah.
No, she's not a brat at all. She actually helps you with your child when she's there.
And the next comment, they comment on the only one who helps is his daughter.
Right.
They said, you're the asshole and incredibly cruel. The evil stepmother emerges from her lair. Feel sorry for this child. This kid should have been given a gift before Christmas for helping. She's only 10.
Yeah, at the very least, you should get more.
Yeah.
You know?
Woo!
Yeah, girl, you give this good. If you don't get this bitch a gift, you give that girl a good 3 or 4 years and she will come back and she gonna whoop your ass.
Absolutely. A 13-year-old will rope you up, Heifer.
Listen.
Look, let's see. Update. I want to clarify that I'm not just doing it to my stepdaughter. Going forward, I won't be getting any gifts for his family members either. It will be up to him to provide gifts for all holidays and birthdays for his family. I just want them to see how neglectful he is as a spouse. Right now, his family, and especially his daughter, thinks he's a great father and husband and don't see the work that I do. One of the reasons I married him was because I thought he was a great father. He's always taking his daughter out, playing with her and spending time with her, which is also another reason he doesn't get anything done on the weekends. But after speaking with his ex, she has also confirmed that he checked out of parenting when their daughter was a baby and only became active in her life when she turned 3.
Wow.
Before then,
not the cool down period.
Right. Before then, it was his mother that would pick up their daughter, force him to spend time with her. I just want him to feel pressure to participate.
Ooh.
And want his family to understand that I do most of the work that they appreciate and thank him for. Oh, Heifer.
This is a hot mess. This is a hot mess. Because you trying to do an expose on this man through his daughter. I mean, I understand not getting gifts for other people. The people that are grown. If you want to go that route, you can do that. But this stepdaughter business, you gotta stop this.
And honestly, you would have been better off going to his mother or his family and being like, can we talk? I'm assuming, of course, this is after you've already spoken to your husband and addressed this directly with him.
Right.
Then, yeah, you go to the mom if you have that type of relationship.
Right.
But I understand just shutting down.
Yeah, I understand.
And
I
just
understand
being like,
mentality.
I'm not doing anything. I can't do anything. But leave the kids out of it, sister.
Yeah, you gotta
I really don't care if you don't do it for anyone else. Yeah. That makes sense.
His fucking siblings, parents, grandparents,
yeah,
whatever the fuck
you
ever.
guys are traveling, and yeah, I would bring everybody's ticket, but his ticket. He's a grown adult.
Yeah.
He has to start. You can't just check out and check back in once the formative developmental years.
I gotta see how you gonna be. Give me a good 3 years. I promise you. If you give me those 3 years, I'll be the best dad you ever seen. You gonna want to fucking marry me. You gonna want to marry me.
And that's why he got an ex-wife already right now.
Yeah, girl.
Because that destroyed her. So if you don't want to be his second ex-wife, girl, you gotta speak up, use your words. Do not bring the babies into the mess. Get that girl a damn gift.
Yeah.
Give yourself a break.
Yeah, give your heart a break.
And if you ever seen that one movie, you know, when he's sleeping, just slap him real hard, real quick, and then say he had a nightmare? Don't do that. That was a joke.
We're all laughing.
I'm gonna cut that.
No, we're gonna leave that shit in. Cause that's the type of shit you want to put out here in the world. We'll put that shit in there. We might even put the fucking clip that he's talking about in that bitch.
No, could we? We probably could.
We probably could. We could. We'll see. But anyway.
Let's move on to the next story. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, she need to get herself together and marry somebody because they're going to be a great parent. You think they'd be a great parent?
That's
choice. Not enough.
No, because...
What about everything else? And now you see.
Now you see. And
now you see.
And
now
the
you
reason...
see me, and now you don't.
And you won't. For 3 years. And the thing that made you marry him, he not even doing, girl. You got bamboozled, hoodwinked, swindled, tricked.
Watch out for the boomerang.
Next story is coming from... Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for skipping Christmas this year?
Oh.
No.
No, I want to say no. Because as you can see, Christmas has a lots of ins and outs and all arounds, and people be getting butthurt over Christmas. People be getting on some shit for Christmas. So I'm gonna say no because I think sometimes it's easier just to skip it.
Yeah,
because it is a lot of pomp and circumstance and money spent, and it's very commercial, and you have so many feelings involved. I don't think there's any harm in skipping it, but let's see what the backstory on this is.
Yeah. Okay. 30-year-old male.
Okay.
So my older brother has always had issues. I thought he was bipolar.
Okay.
But a recent Reddit post of mine, a ton of people came forward and said he has BPD, bipolar disorder. Okay. He ruined Thanksgiving by trying to fight my 2 younger cousins, 18 and 21. My aunt told our family that we basically aren't allowed over there anymore if he's going to be there. Okay. My brother has picked on me for like 10 years straight, every family get together. This year before Thanksgiving, I watched a ton of videos on how to deal with highly insecure people. And I memorized these videos, what to do and say. I truly believe the reason my brother threatened to beat the shit out of both my cousins for literally no reason was because he wasn't getting the reaction out of me that he wanted.
Oh, so he had to go find somebody.
Girl.
To get this out.
It would be me, him, and my sister and my parents, just us 5. I'm not going. I'm not going to sit there and do our little $20 gift exchange between siblings and watch my niece get a ton of gifts. It's just my brother constantly physically threatening me and my family doing nothing about it.
Wow.
My dad said he was going to do something about it, but he is referring to Easter, which is our family's next large gathering with everyone. Christmas is always smaller. I'm just not going to do it this year. I don't feel like being picked on. Honestly, he scares me. He's 35, had extreme issues his entire life, and is trained in MMA.
Oh, Lord. Of course he is.
Loves to remind you about it. He walks around with a giant knife on him, showing it at all times. And his wife spent like 7 to 10 years in prison.
What?
And is also 10 to 12 years older than he is.
Not a Hellcat.
Our family is wealthy, and in my opinion, she's just playing another long-term scam. I'm sure she does care about him, but she has to also understand what he does and is doing to our family. My brother is oblivious to all of this. He doesn't know I'm upset. He doesn't know I left Thanksgiving early because of him. The entire family is scared of him. And he's just acting like nothing ever happened. I'm not going to Christmas this year. And I'm also not giving my parents an ultimatum. I think that would be weird and unfair. And honestly, what if they just pick him and his wife? I'm just going to skip it. I decorated the inside of my house for the first time ever for Christmas. I'm just going to hang out with my dogs and watch Christmas movies.
Aww. Oh, sir. Oh, sir. Oh, sir.
Yeah.
Well,
that one doesn't have any comments. Let me say this.
What you gonna say?
Protect your peace.
Exactly.
You don't let anybody ever mess with you, threaten you. Family isn't a given. Just because you share blood doesn't mean that they get access to you whenever they want. And the people sitting around watching your ill treatment, they know it's wrong.
Exactly.
And they can either speak up or not. And trust, them not speaking up is them choosing a side.
That's true.
Do not subject yourself to that.
Not everybody's scared. Ooh, I don't mean no harm, but this is a hell of a storyline.
Child.
You know, your ne'er-do-well brother who's 5 years older keeps a knife on him and is skilled in MMA and is not afraid to bring it up.
With his 12-year-older wife who just got out of prison.
Listen, felony.
I wasn't
felony.
Bitch.
And y'all well off. Y'all got money.
Yeah.
But
Hell no.
yeah, I second
Stay
that.
home.
Stay home. Don't feel pressure to go.
No.
Yeah.
Tell them something came up and you can't make it. If you want to be soft. And
everybody's scared of him.
Yeah.
He needs some help.
Yeah.
And it's up to your parents to do that. That's their child.
He's a grown ass man. At this point, it's up to him and his fucking wife to get help.
He's not gonna get no help for himself. Your parents need to step in on this.
Yeah,
let this go too long. 10 years.
Let me tell you something. To a degree, legally, it's not much that they could do because he's already an adult.
True.
And despite you saying that he has bipolar disorder, which I gotta take your word for it, but also I don't. Because sometimes people are just mean.
People just assholes.
So we don't know if your brother. Can't diagnose your brother. You did, but I won't. I can't. But what I can say is you need to protect yourself.
Absolutely.
Don't be over there. You're nobody's punching bag.
That's true.
You're nobody's punching bag.
There's too many times where people just go along with the family because they're like, oh, well, that's how he always is.
Hell
that's
no.
how they always are. Oh, you got to respect your elders. Hell no.
You damn
When
sure
you're
not.
an adult, you get to make your own decisions.
Correct.
And sometimes you can't be around the family.
You
mean, in this case, to protect your Christmas sounds divine, by the way.
Yes.
You got your little apartment decorated, and you got your little dogs, and you watching your little movies. That sounds phenomenal.
For sure. And
Take
most importantly,
make some hot cocoa.
you're not being bullied or threatened. This man walking around with a knife. I tell you one thing.
Walking around with a knife.
I'm not going to be a
talking
part
about
of
MMA.
it. I'm not going to be a part of it.
Girl, what the hell is this?
Y'all could save that.
Over there with your felon wife. Nothing against felons.
Oh.
But it's given that she's she in this for the last con. Last good, rah.
Yeah, I mean, she specifically sounds like that's another thing, right?
Yeah, he didn't give us much, but she's just in it for the last, the long game.
Let me speak for you before I speak on anybody else and anybody else's relationship. I'm gonna speak to you.
Me.
Yeah. If I was to go and carry on a certain type of way, whether you tell me there in front of everybody or you waited and you addressed it later, there's only so much of an attitude or wild, rudeness I could carry on with before you say something. And you're not going to let me just walk around like an animal being volatile. And that's something that's important. Especially if you have somebody who's a hothead, when their spouse, and on the off chance she could be afraid of him too.
She could be afraid of him.
Let's rewind some stuff.
But really, I think she just like Batman them.
I mean,
that's it.
But there's a reality where she's a innocent woman. She went to prison. She did her time. She came out. She connected with this guy, and now she's in a relationship with somebody that she's afraid of.
It could
maybe
very
not
well
even
be
that she's trying to get out, but trying to help. So, even not right. I don't even want to put a whole lot of stuff on the person's partner. I do pay attention when somebody's partner is aggressive, violent, racist, homophobic, and you be like, that's just my husband. Well, girl, there's only so much excuse you can get for being around that. You could be afraid of him too. But you being there for years now, it's like, girl, you're complicit.
Exactly.
And that's the same thing with the family. Y'all are complicit. Because there's only so much we could carry on before my parents would be like, All right, bitch.
Enough is enough.
You gotta take some steps and get the hell out of my
10 years,
face.
honey, 8 is enough.
8 is enough. And it would not get that far.
No, I don't think in either one of our situations it would get that far.
No.
Like, that's gonna, at the very most, it'll be the next day.
And honestly, you know, whether the person wants to hear it or not, that's something else to deal with.
Yeah.
And people can blow up on you, but you have to decide for yourself what you're willing to tolerate and what blind eye you're willing to turn, especially when other people you care about is involved, your other children is involved. So.
Now I wonder how he's gonna tell them, like, I'm not coming to Christmas this year. Do you call them and just say, hey, I'm not coming? Do you have a group chat, a group text?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not coming. I hope you don't make an excuse. I hope you're upfront, like, I'm not coming because of this. You know, what do you think? You should do an excuse?
I mean, I would do it soft. I'd be like, hey, you know, honestly, well, let me not lie, because I'm very upfront. I would honestly be like, hey, so, yeah, I'm not coming.
Yeah.
And they would be like, why? It's like, honestly, because I want to be at home with peace and I don't want to fight and it's really not going to be anything. Yeah. And then it would be,
that'd be a good way to put it.
Yeah, like I really just want peace and I'm really not willing to even go back and forth on this.
Yeah. It's more so the courtesy.
I don't know if you're afraid of him, but I am, and I know a lot of people are.
Yeah.
So if he's gonna be there for Christmas and everything, I just can't be there.
He said he didn't want to make it an ultimatum.
Well, too late.
Oh.
This is what it is. Yeah. And you could say that, like, I'm not making an ultimatum. If he leaves or steps out or goes somewhere else, let me know and I'll pop over and say hi. Yeah. But I physically cannot be there while he's there. You do not have to choose, and I do not want you to choose. Don't even reply in that way. This isn't something that I'm discussing. I'm not pitching it for your insight. This isn't something that's up for debate or anything that you honestly could control. The truth of the matter is, I'm not coming for Christmas, and I don't feel safe in this environment. I love you as my parent, and I know you don't want to choose your kids. But I have to choose me.
I have to choose me. You gotta put me first, Lucius.
I gotta put me first, Lucius.
That what he said.
Whew.
But yeah.
Well, y'all.
I know. We ended on a little sad note.
Well, maybe.
Sad face.
If we kept this in, we might not.
Oh, well, we may have or may not have ended on a sad face. Either way, Christmas is hell, y'all.
Thank you so much for joining us. Christmas, we know, is a touchy time of gifts, responsibilities, rules, traditions, all of those things.
All those things.
No matter what, I hope you had an amazing Christmas.
Absolutely.
You know,
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah, Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa. Whatever you celebrate, I hope you had a very happy holiday.
Yeah.
And, you know.
And if you celebrate nothing at all, I hope you just had a good day. I hope you're ready and excited for another year.
That part.
May love and blessings flow.
Yes.
And make sure you come back for some more laughs.
Yeah.
Won't you do it?
Won't he will?
Amen. Love you. Follow us everywhere. Like, comment, and subscribe. Get ready for season 2 of Relly and Deli podcast coming January 12th.
January 12th. Mark your calendars.
Please do. We have a couple collaborations coming next year, doing some joint podcasts. And just having some more fun.
Having some fun out here.
Yeah. Thank you. Love you.
Bye.